All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the Thicc Men Podcast. I'm your host, Random Guy, and I'm joined today by two fellow thick men. We got Dom. Do you want to introduce yourself
Hi.
really quickly?
Hello, I'm Dom. What's up?
Do you have like a YouTube channel or something?
Oh, yes, I do have a YouTube channel. I run a gaming channel where it's mainly just me being bored, messing with the edits, and taking forever to upload. So subscribe if you like it. Thank you.
And then we were joined by Dom's friend, Riz. Do you have a YouTube channel as well and stuff?
I'm Riz, and my Twitter, right? So I don't use my YouTube that much, but on Twitter I go by Mega and then the character underscore and then Rizwan20. And then you can follow me on that if you want to see a lot. If you want to see a lot of art, anime, and fighting game stuff, and
mainly hentai.
Yeah, so
I don't post hentai on main.
Not on the sub account. Okay.
So if you guys are interested in checking them out, they'll be in the description, and at the end of the video, there'll be a link to them. Okay, So the format of this podcast is going to be, I'm going to ask a few questions, and then we're going to go through answering them. People are going to get off topic, whatever. It's a gaming themed. But first I'm going to start off with a story about why it's named the Thicc Men Podcast. Okay, so in real life, all right, in high school, I guess I had like a big booty or something, okay?
Nice.
So people started to call me like thick, right? They're like, oh,
Juicy.
You're looking nice and thick today. And I was like, okay, right.
Yeah.
And then it started to catch on more and more. So more people in my class would be like, oh, what is the thickness constant? Is it 69.420? Like, what is this? And gradually, throughout the school, I became like known as the thickest man alive, right? And, I wanted to continue the legacy somewhere else. So, we're here with the Thicc Men Podcast.
Sounds good.
With the first question, so
are you thick like a thought?
Yes.
Yes.
They called me a thought before as well. It was
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, make all the girls jealous. We're just walking by. They're like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" Boom! Just back with their ass. They fly across the hallway.
I just like bend over and sexily pick up my pencil. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Bend and snap.
All right. So first question, guys. This is actually from Dom. Dom came up with this question. Do you guys think sexbots are gonna catch on? You know
I love that video game.
Do I think what's gonna catch on?
Sexbots. You know, like you can buy
There's robot sexbots. Yeah.
What do you guys think about those?
I'll let you guys go ahead first.
All right, go for it, Riz.
I don't think they'll ever like catch on per se, but like they're definitely growing. I'll put it like that.
Okay, would you buy one? Would you buy one? Is the question.
No.
Not right now.
I don't think, because I think even if I lived by myself and I didn't let anyone into my house, I would still be like a little too ashamed.
See, but that's what you say now.
I'm more okay with showing someone my body pillow than I would be having one of those.
Well, you can't stick your dick inside a body pillow unless you make a hole, but
Actually,
you're just not the
like,
Dom.
wow, you need a scissor, and then you just woo. But you want me to answer, or do you want to go for it?
Okay, I'll go. So I don't know. I think I would never buy one, on purpose. But if I'm trying to ask someone out, you know what I'm saying?
It's one hell of an accident, man.
No, but like if I ask someone out,
where would you even hide one of those? Like that's another question.
Dude,
I assume they just walk into your closet, right? They just like lock themselves up. That's my thought.
I'm saying, right, if you get rejected, okay, and you're feeling bad about yourself, what Amazon's right there next to you. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
I mean, at that point, you can just buy and own a hole for cheaper.
Okay, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be like an impulse buy kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I'd think
guess,
about it for a while. I'd really meditate it, in my opinion.
Would you? So Dom, what would you get one?
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh no! Buckle your seatbelts, kids.
Yeah. No, not right now. Not now. Now I'm still 21, so I think there's still time. Okay, 4-year-old version. That's like actual. Like if it's like that, if it got that bad that long down the line, if it's really, maybe I'll get like an actual like hooker. But then I'll be like, you know what? That's a lot of diseases that I don't want. So maybe a robot will be safer. It's advanced by now, and then I'm pretty sure it'll be so like established. They'll have like a rental system, like a YouTube Red kind of thing, like try it out for free for 30 days or like for an hour, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, words.
Jesus Christ,
seriously,
that sounds
you want to
disgusting.
use
It's like you're red boxing out these things. What is this?
What? Oh, you're gonna rent out one of these? Oh my God, are you kidding me? I would never.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming they're going to give you fresh
STD,
parts.
but let me go get a rental.
Oh my god.
Well, it's harder to contract it from a machine than it is to get from a person.
Oh,
Riz.
no, it's still gonna have their.
But
traces
there's
in it.
bodily fluids, you know, like I don't know. That's a terrible
Let's-
plan.
You understand how bodily fluid exchange
I'm
works, right?
assuming, yeah, but I'm assuming they're gonna like blacklight. That's what I'm expecting. That's the top quality, I assume. I mean, unless you
Okay.
go to like a ghetto one where they just have them just
You're
like
gonna
out, like
blacklight
oh, just wipe it off
watch.
a rag.
You're gonna get it right, and then you're gonna blacklight it because it looks like a motel room.
Oh, well, some motels are cleaner than you think, Riz. But anyways, not now. In the future, if it's gotten that sad and that pathetic, yes, but not
Okay.
now.
Fair
But
enough.
yeah, but in terms of like how well I think they're doing, right now their production, I think it could help the population as a whole on a really, really tiny number.
It's a
There's a reason.
it's a
Never mind, I'm
population
not gonna-
control thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you unleash the
Yeah.
beasts in a country that's overpopulated, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's why we should like legalize drinking and driving. So it'll more
Exactly.
Population aren't going to change
Exactly.
because of those bots. I can tell you that.
People only drink and drive because they think it's cool. If it was allowed, they'd be like, "Ain't that cool?" I mean, it's gone. Easy.
Okay. All right, let's move on to
Yeah.
something a little less racy. I'm thinking, okay,
Word.
because this was supposed to be a gaming podcast, but you know I can't pass up
Oh.
a good sex.
Well,
bot.
I love that game.
Chat.
Life's a game.
Okay. All right, guys.
Yeah.
So much more wholesomely, what is your
Mm.
favorite game you've ever played, and why is it favorite game?
That's too big of a question.
What are you talking about?
I can probably narrow it down genre wise, but
All right, go for it. So, what's your favorite genre then, at least?
JRPG.
all right, for sure RPGs,
Called
Okay.
it.
specifically Japanese RPGs.
Called it even
Oh
more.
my god, you're like full weeaboo, aren't you?
Yes, he's the king weeb. He's the weebiest person I know. Like I met people that were they're like closet weebs, or they try to be weebs, where they try to. Okay, one time I was on PSN and PlayStation Network, and I was talking to this kid. He's wanted to trade Mortal Kombat, whatever story, and he's early in anime. He's like, "Oh, check out this hot anime chick." I'm like, "That's nothing." They're like, "What do you mean that's nothing?" I'm like, no, dude has an archive that shits on yours. He's like, let's see. So he's like hentai archive battle. So he sends me one. I'm like, Riz, help me out. And Riz sends me ammo. He has like 5,000 saved on his phone that he just like fires consecutive. And the kid
Oh,
gave
no.
up. And the kid's like, okay, I give up. Your friend does know a lot more. Yeah.
So okay, we have a hentai champion.
Come to my home and challenge me.
Jesus Christ.
Buried. What was the question? I'm sorry.
What was your favorite game and
Favorite
why?
genre.
Oh, right. Sorry.
I can. I'll give you guys an answer if you want to think about it for a while.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right. So have you guys heard of the Uncharted series?
Oh, yes. That's
Yeah.
an amazing game series. Mhm.
The PlayStation 3. That was like, that's definitely my favorite game series. I think my favorite of the four would be the third one.
Ooh, I say 2 in my opinion.
You said 2. Yeah, 2 and 3 were very similar actually. Like the storyline was pretty
Mhm.
similar between them.
Yeah.
But I thought 3
I
was
still
pretty-
think 2 was just done overall better because of just how it was paced.
how,
I can see that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it was,
And the boss battle was dank for 2.
yeah. For a while, 2 was my favorite, I think. But recently, I switched to 3 because what happened, right, is when I was a young kid, when I was like 10. All right, I went over to my friend's
Yeah.
house to play video games, which nobody does anymore because of the dumb
Mm-mm.
online stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But you know, my friend had gotten like a PlayStation 3 for Christmas, and I was like, "Bro, this is legendary, right?" Because it's like a TV. You know, there's a video game. This is insane, right? So we're controlling this guy, and it's I think it was. Remember the scene from Uncharted 2 when you have to be stealthy and like
Yeah.
sneak your way through? I think it was that scene, and
It's like half the game. Yeah.
you know, and so like next Christmas, I was like, guys, come on, please, for my parents,
Mhm.
right? So my parents got me that. They got me the whole series, and I just like absolutely loved it. Played through it all. Greatest thing. And now I always like replay them too. So every few years I
Mhm.
come back and replay. Uncharted 2 and
Nice,
3.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nathan Drake's
Yeah.
like my second favorite treasure hunter to like Nick Cage, but it's amazing.
Nice, well
Yeah.
played.
But I think I like 2 a lot because like among the Uncharted series is like I remember. Wait, was the truck chase scene? That was 2, right? Or was that
Yeah.
3? That was 2. Okay.
Yeah,
There was,
yeah,
well,
it was-
there was 1 and 2 and 1 and 3.
I think
Okay,
it was
2. You're being chased by a truck and he keeps getting stuck in the middle of like a really tight hallway. You're just like it's like Crash Bandicoot but with a fucking truck. I really love that level a lot. Yeah, that was awesome. And then the final boss, that was like when it's like this roided out motherfucker and you keep shooting
Yeah.
like explosive sacks next to him, right?
Lazarevich. Okay, one
Yeah,
thing that I'm
Bazarevich.
one thing I'm really frustrated about though with the series is the first 3 games came out for the PlayStation 3, right?
Yeah.
And Uncharted 4 came out for the PlayStation 4. Okay.
Right.
Now, I don't have a PlayStation 4 because I'm a PC gamer now.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to spend $300 for
just for that.
Like, are you kidding me? No. So I'm really frustrated. I'm just going to wait for a few years until the PlayStation 5 comes out or something, and then the PlayStation 4 is like $10.
Oh man, it's so long.
I know, but I'm not gonna pay money.
Dude,
this.
we're gonna be stuck in the PS4 for at least 10 years time. That's
No,
what I'm
we're gonna be here for another 2 to 3.
No, 10. Like, they built this shit to last.
You
They're gonna
understand.
milk it.
2 to 3 more years.
They're gonna milk it for 10.
Well, I'm thinking
Bet.
VR is gonna take over.
2013, right? And then it's gonna last another like 2-3 years. Every console life generation now is like 7-8 years.
How long did PS3 last? That was at least very
3
sure.
came out in 2006.
Fuck, really?
Really?
No.
Damn. It must have
It
been
was like 2006.
God,
It was
online.
elementary school.
Wow. I was
Okay.
End of elementary school. I remember.
6. And then when did PS4 come out?
2013.
13?
It's been
Like
that
130?
long? Are you serious? It's been
Yeah.
5 years.
Oh no, 2006. Wait, you say 2011 or 2013?
13.
Your mic cuts out. Okay.
You said
I
2013.
heard Keen. I'm like, the fuck is Keen?
Wow, that's so okay.
13
If
minus-
there's a 10-year life
Wow.
cycle though, it's still.
I feel like PS4 will last longer though. Knowing companies are going to be cheapskates, they're just going to milk out the games. That's what I assume with it.
Okay.
I mean, I think PS3 they cared more in terms of quality, in terms of taking their time, or any of the older games. They took longer
Yeah.
time to actually put care in it. It's like, but now they're like, let's send it out half-ass and patch every bug for the next year. Woo! And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and patching everything. But then before they're like, crap, we got to be careful. We got to actually give a shit, and then it would come out.
Well,
near
actually, the
perfect.
reason why the PS3 lasted so long and like why last generation lasted as long as it did was because of like economic depressions and recessions. Like no one wanted to put the money in, no one had money to throw anywhere, so they had to work on what they had.
So everyone was just poor.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense too.
Okay, but Tom,
Oh,
you
yeah.
haven't answered. What's your favorite game?
Oh yeah. Okay. That's tough. If I had like, can I just name a couple that I wouldn't mind
Sure.
playing for the rest of my life? Okay.
Yep.
Last of Us, very sure. That's
Ooh,
I never get tired of
yeah.
that. Naughty Dog, it just owns me.
sure.
What else? Injustice.
Ooh,
Fighting
yeah.
game.
The
That
gotcha.
was very fun. I spent too much time in that. That's probably the game I spent most time on in the past couple of years.
Injustice
So,
2?
yeah.
Or,
Between 1 and 2, yeah.
Okay.
Or NRS games in general. But yeah, those are great. Oh, Batman Arkham City would be good too.
Arkham City.
Yeah.
Well, was that the one? Was that the one where I've only played one Batman game? Was it the one where? No, I think I'm talking about Arkham Asylum here, where
Yeah, Asylum's when you're only stuck on foot just in the asylum. And then Arkham City is when they actually expanded it and you could play as Catwoman and everything. And
Yeah. Okay.
shit got hype. And then Arkham Knights, like, it was Arkham Batmobile most of the time, and you can also play as Batman. But it was cool too, I guess. Riz doesn't like Arkham Knight, but he almost platinumed it. Riz, just fucking finish it. You're almost
I
there.
don't want to. I don't want to touch that game anymore. It's so bad. I don't
Okay.
like it.
Do you remember the Riddler trophies, guy? Or have you seen like the Riddler trophies? Like you have to collect all of them.
Oh, I don't remember that game too much, to be honest with you. So
Okay, well, there's like random collectibles like Easter eggs or something. Like Riddler be like, oh, what color is this? Whatever, and you just scan like a wall. It's like, yeah, you're right. It was magenta.
Oh.
Solve a riddle. And then there'll be the random Riddler trophies, and they take fucking forever to finish to the point where a normal person could just go OCD and just like find it or look it up on Google to find all the answers. Riz finished all of Arkham Knight, and that's like for all the Riddler trophies and everything. And he's just missing side missions, and he could platinum the game, and just bothers
Game
me.
Plus. I could, but I really don't want to do that again.
Let me do it for you
The
at least.
game
It's
got
bothering
boring
me,
after
man.
halfway through because it's
You're
just
so
like
close.
because like I don't want to play this game again because I want to play Batman. I don't want to play the Batmobile.
Yeah, I spent most of the time just gliding around. Or I would try, like, remember the
but
grapple gun?
you can glide around the city, but the problem is I still have to do so many missions.
Yeah, there's a lot of those. Did you get the Deathstroke mission where you had to fight
Yeah,
his
I
Batmobile?
was very disappointed by that.
Yeah, that was like
Cool, Deathstroke, and it's like, oh, it's just a Batmobile thing.
car battle. Woo!
Did
How do
guys
you
ever
go
play,
from this from what was in Arkham Origins?
Arkham Origins had better boss battles, but I just didn't like the overall look of it, and like the way. No, it was more buggy than Arkham Knight, from what I've seen. And
No,
then
Arkham Origins was buggy. It just wasn't optimized. There was a lot of problems with it.
that's called buggy.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was mostly just buggy in that regard, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah. I do like their musical score though, where they just mix Christmas music with Batman dark undertones. That was awesome. Yeah.
Did you guys ever play Middle Earth: Shadow of War? Or wait,
Mordor?
yeah, Shadow of Mordor, and they came out with a new one. I haven't played
Yeah,
that
I
one.
have.
I played it like once or
Good.
twice.
Oh, okay. I played the whole thing through story mode. I feel like I should have played that game way more because there were a lot of side missions I didn't really get into, and it was really fun.
I feel like the game is. It's a very good game.
Yeah, because
Very-
what they did is they customized it so if you like fought an orc and you lost against the orc would become more powerful and they start appearing more, right? So you'd always have to.
Yeah, it's the Nemesis system. It was
Yeah.
a very intelligent system.
Yeah, so you'd like have this nemesis constantly. Occasionally, I think there was like this thing where if you kill an orc, they can like come back to life, but they're all robotic and stuff and more powerful, and so you can just build up like these hatreds for just really random orcs. That was. I feel like that should be more often in games. You know, like I want to develop relationships with enemies.
With enemies.
That sounds weird. Anyway.
Oh, like a JRPG? Yeah. Persona always has a traitor somewhere.
No, that's Tails. But, Persona doesn't really have like a traitor system. It's like, oh, you were a bad guy? Okay.
Yeah. No, there's always someone that like I don't like at the beginning, but then at the end I'm like, you're cool. Or the other way around.
Okay, so
like, oh, this. Huh?
Have you guys ever had like a really strange gaming moment, like something that just like you'll never repeat?
Well, something like something really lucky where I got like where I just shit myself, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, or like or just like a story that you don't think has ever happened ever in a game, other than.
Oh, I have one. Well, it's more weird, but my dad told me about it.
Okay.
It links to my dad. Okay, so Modern Warfare 3. So I usually play Warfare 3 with friends, and I like going knife only. I use a USP 45 tack knife, and I have my clan title is always sub 2, so like sub 2 Dominero. I would just see that always, and then I would play with my friend, and then my friend Jared. His online name is Jared Jarhead, and then we would play TDM, whatever, kill confirm, whatever.
Yep.
And then a couple months later, my dad, he works at a hospital, like it's called Cedars-Sinai. He worked there, and he always has patients. And then he works in the MRI area, so he has to do like scanning,
Okay.
like scanning people's brains sometimes. And one day he met a patient who has a total recall. Like he's one of those people who remembers every single day of his life, like
Oh.
everything.
Yeah. Okay.
And then he said he was talking to him about me. He's like, "Oh, you have a son?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I have a son. He's like 14." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And he's like, "Does he play games or anything?" "Oh yeah, he loves games. He plays on PS3." He's like, "Oh, he plays on PS3. What games?" "He plays Call of Duty." And then he's like, "Oh, like the Modern Warfare 3?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you know your son's username?" He's like, "Yeah, it's Dominator96." He's like, "Is his clan title sub 2?" And my dad's like, "Huh?" Because my dad plays with me too. He's like, how'd you, yeah. He's like, "We played. I played Search and Destroy with your son. He uses USP 45 tack knife, and he goes knife only in Search." I'm like, "Oh, that's me!"
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, "That's awesome!" And
Dude.
then yeah, so he's like, I remember, and then he also had a friend, Jared Jarhead, right? And then he's like, I didn't know his last name was. His full name was Jarhead. I didn't tell my dad yet. He's like, yeah, he talks to me about that guy Jared sometimes. I'm like, oh yeah, I see him. He was using like a Scar H with a red dot sight, and he uses a new tube sometimes. But I forgave him that match. He switched the next round, and then my dad's like, all right, word, that's great. And and my dad told me about that one ago. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. He's like, that happened, and he told me the exact weapons I was using and everything. Perks. He's like,
Wow.
he uses smoke grenades to run through the crowd, right? I'm like, yes, I do. And then. So I don't know anyone else who has something similar to that happen to them, but I thought that was cool.
He must have been like legendary at that game then.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or at least just remember every single painful loss and win. So pros and cons.
One time, I was playing CS:GO. You know the
Yeah.
shooter. So it's like a really competitive game, right? It's 5 versus 5.
Russian.
I was playing as the terrorists. Okay.
It's a good game.
Yeah. Have you played it before, Riz?
I played the original CS:GO. I mean, original CS Source, but I never played much Go.
Okay. Yeah, because I got into it one summer. I just nailed I just played that game for 200 hours basically.
Nice.
And then I started to get really good at it. So one time, I was playing. We were on the terrorist side first, so we were getting wrecked. Okay, it was 8-1. All right. It's first to 16, and there's only 30 rounds, so there's the potential to tie at 15. But we're getting absolutely destroyed, 8-1, and I'm just like, okay, guys, listen, we're gonna lose this, but let's just have some fun with it, okay? I'm thinking we do a karaoke, all right? And what better song to do karaoke than "Don't Stop Believing"? All right, we're down, we just gotta keep it on, you know what I'm saying? So I just shamelessly sing "Don't Stop Believing" throughout the whole round, okay? Everyone starts joining in. We get this amazing karaoke band going. We just walk into A site and destroy everyone, okay? One person on our team died. We just killed everyone. We just wrecked that round, okay? And then from that round on, we won every round except 2, and we won the game 16-10. I'm telling you, karaoke is the power.
Music is the power of victory.
Exactly, dude. I'm telling you, next time you're playing CS:GO and you're losing, don't stop believing karaoke. It always gets you going.
I've seen moments and they were if it's a game where you can only die once per round.
Yeah. And
then if I'm alone, I would just start randomly shooting or just walk in and start teabagging and see if they dance with me. If they dance with me, I kill them when they don't expect it.
Oh no, that's savage. That's brutal.
Yeah, I betrayed them, but I won the game. So
that's so savage, dude. I remember playing Overwatch, and in the warm-ups, you'd start doing that, and somebody would just pull out the guns. It's what? Are you kidding? Why? It's so unnecessary. You're one of those guys.
It's hilarious.
People always going around team killing.
It's fine. It's fine.
What about you, Riz? Have you ever had something crazy happen during a game?
I was thinking about that, but I've never had anything too crazy actually happen with me, because it's just okay, whatever. I mean, because most of the games I play are usually single player, so they're optimized for the single player experience. But if I had to say games where really weird shit and funny shit happen a lot, it's when I play really buggy ones. I'm not sure if you know about Deadly Premonition.
No, I don't. But
I've heard of that before.
Tell me about it.
You don't? Okay. So it's so the whole premise of the game is you play as a detective, right? And then end up you have to find who is this killer? What is going on in this small town?
Yeah, okay.
The things about the game. One of the iconic things about the game is how buggy it is. It's so buggy. But it's so bad, it's good.
Okay.
Oh, those are cool.
I got you. All right, I just looked it up on Steam, and it's got mixed reviews, and I'm trying to find...
So the thing about the Steam release is the PC version is actually, pretty busted.
Okay.
Game played on PS3.
Nice. I remember there was, one game that came out. I think it was called Klepto. I never got it, but I saw a few people play it, and it's you have to break into houses, and it was just so bad. Multiplayer... the people wouldn't be in the same spot, right? If you're playing multiplayer with somebody, your character would just glitch out. They wouldn't move properly, and they would totally. It wouldn't work, right? On your screen, you'd see yourself in some place, but someone else would see you in a totally different place, and it just wouldn't work, right? So the game was just totally ridiculed, and it ended up being pretty popular because of that, which is pretty dumb. I don't know, that's so bad. Should never have a game that's so bad that people didn't put any effort into it all.
Well, it's better to have a game that's so bad it's good, rather than have a game that's so bad that no one just wants to touch it at all.
Yeah,
I mean, at least you get something out of it.
At least if something is so bad it's good, it'll get
QWOP. Remember QWOP?
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, QWOP. I got you.
That was so bad, it was good. It was just hilarious. Just to
no,
see
that game was just
so simple.
I
did pretty damn well. I made it really far.
Oh yeah,
just doing the knee drag thing. We're
speaking of infuriating games, have you played Get Over It?
Get over it. I recognize the name. What was it about? I recognize the
It's the
name.
one where the dude is in a pot with like.
Oh, you know what? I've seen this
and
game.
you have to like move forward.
Yep. I've seen this game before. It looks so triggering. I'm not willing to touch it. I'm just not willing to. Have you played it then? Is that why?
Never heard of it.
Okay. The way it works, right, is you sit in like a pot or something, like a barrel, and you have a sledgehammer with your arms, and you have to use it to like get over objects and stuff and climb a mountain.
That sounds annoying.
It is the most annoying thing ever, and they have a commentator in the background as you're going, just telling you interesting facts about like gaming communities in the most calm voice.
He's also trying to like make sure you don't give up.
Yeah, exactly. it's
Like,
just,
don't quit, you bitch. Like randomly while you're talking. Or
it's just so rage-inducing. I would never. I don't think I'm ever gonna play that game. I might just for a meme one time, but I don't think so.
Played for less than 2 hours and refunded on Steam.
Yeah. Oh, okay, fair enough. That's a good point. Have you played it then, Riz?
But of it on my friend's PC. He bought it seriously. He finally got around to beating it, but it was like not worth.
I hate my life for
Wow.
doing so.
He's like, why did I do this to myself?
Why did I spend, 50 hours just beating it?
No, he said it took him around like 10 or so hours to get around to like finally figuring out how to properly move.
Nice.
I'm trying to think of the game I'm most ashamed of buying, or like that I felt I wasted the most time or money on.
Yeah, what did
The Crew. I hated that game.
Arkham Knight.
It wasn't that bad. The Crew was garbage. I would much rather drive in a Batmobile.
Oh my god, I remember.
You came to my house, right? When you
I came to your house and I
driving on soap. You're driving on soap bubbles, man. You just drift like for like one. You think you're gonna go 1 foot. You're gonna go like 1 mile drifting, but it's gonna throw you in the stupidest direction. There's no traction at all. It sucks.
Yeah, the wheels actually did not have traction. I am
Yeah.
convinced about that.
You can get from the west coast to the east coast in 30 minutes tops, easy. You're beating airplanes, man. Like it's so fast.
Nice.
I remember like there used to be like assholes who just ram you. There's like an online like server like GTA, I guess, but you can't kill anyone. So people just literally just run up to you just to ram you, just to be a dick. So you just be driving around just trying to get away from it. All I remember doing. Besides the races that were like, nah, they were fun for like 20 seconds and then just nah.
I remember that was like when I came to your house, right? And I saw like other people driving. I'm like, wait a minute, this game is fun. Just ruin everyone else's experience.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
I see someone trying to get
People,
to a race,
right?
you just crash into them.
No,
Yeah,
I remember
it's
because
just
I saw this dude in like a freaking Lamborghini. I'm like, I'm gonna ram this dude, and I just bothered him forever until he went into like.
Yeah, until they leave.
Right?
If they leave, you win. That's basically it.
Leave. What he did is he paused the game and went invisible. Because when you're in,
Oh yeah, you can go ghost mode.
game, your character goes invisible.
Yeah, you can go ghost mode. I remember that. That game was basically just soapy bumper. That's all it was.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it was. It was very like, okay.
I hated it. So much.
Nice. Oh man, I'm just trying to figure out. Like, I had a few games that I was really disappointed with. Like I feel like they had really good potential, but the community just wasn't there. Like,
Lawbreakers?
Savage Resurrection was a really good idea. It's like a League of Legends, stuff like that.
MOBA.
So
Yeah.
what the idea was
Like-
is you have somebody named the commander. Oh, I think it's RTS is like the actual name of it. You had somebody that's like
Yeah.
the commander, right? And they're commanding their units just like you would in StarCraft or something like
Yeah.
that. But the units are not units; they're players, right?
Right.
Oh, cool.
And it was
So,
like, dude,
real-
I was like, this is amazing. This is such a cool idea, right? And then as you get more
Yeah.
kills as a player, you can upgrade your unit, and then your commander has to figure out what to do with you, how to strategize, what to upgrade, and then when the commander will upgrade stuff, it'll give you the option to buy more stuff. And it was a really good idea, and I played that a
Yeah.
lot. But I stopped for like I don't know a month or something, and I came back and there was nobody that played it, and I was so disappointed because it was such a good idea. Oh man.
I felt that way about Disc Jam. I don't know if you heard of that.
Oh, I've heard of this. Yeah, I actually played that one time on.
I like
don't
that
know
game a
it.
lot. I love it. It was basically like, okay,
Yeah.
imagine like dodgeball with a frisbee,
Mhm.
but you just have to keep catching it back and forth, and you can get hit in the back of the head and shit, you fall down like a dumbass. Or if you make like a really good catch, you can throw like a super throw.
Yeah.
Or if you throw it, it could go zigzag, or you can spin in like a bunch of circles on fire and shit. It was cool. I was hoping it would take off. It reminded me of like Rocket League in terms of like theme. I thought it would take off and go like pro sports, whatever. It'll be awesome and everything, but then it just died out. I'm just like, oh man.
Yeah.
So that was gone. Also, Paragon too. I felt that way about Paragon.
Yeah, Paragon servers are done with Fortnite.
Yeah, they killed it. Yeah, they killed it. Yeah,
Oh,
they're like Fortnite's taking over, so fuck Paragon. Boom. It's kind of a shame. Like, I played Paragon in the first couple months, and I kept jumping into it every other month or so.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was a really cool idea. Basically, like, it was a MOBA with like infamous Second Son level graphics, and it was awesome. Yeah, it was nice. Amazing. Like the particle effects were so beautiful and shit. The only problem was it was so beautiful that you had to have a really good connection to run it. And if you didn't, like if you had like a meh connection, it's like you're gonna be tripping over your own particles, man. You're just gonna fall down. And then like later on, they kept changing stuff to make it more like other MOBAs, which I didn't like. They used to have a sprinting system where the map was gigantic, and if you walk long enough, you'll go full on sprint and go really fast. I thought that was cool. Ooh, they took it out and made it so you're just going normal walk speed, and then you can just buy extra movement speed for like a little bit, so you can just super walk.
Well, that's boring.
Yeah, and then they made stuff too simple. Like they used to have like a card system that was very complicated. Well, it was to me at first, so I understood what was going on. You just have to buy the right cards and upgrade the cards to get exact. So like critical damage or extra defense, whatever you want. Yeah, but then they stripped all that and made it so you only have to buy 3 cards total, and then there's like little attributes with the cards as you level up. So it's just too simple. Yeah. You can make any character like any other character. Like it was just, I'm like, this is too brain dead. I don't like this at all. Then that's when I hopped out. And then like a couple weeks ago, they're like, oh, Paragon's dead. All right, we're.
There's another MOBA kind of like that. It wasn't like as legendary, I don't think. It was called Dawngate.
Dawngate. Oh, that sounds familiar.
And so it was made by like a pretty indie company. I think they got sponsored by Ubisoft or something. But instead of the way it worked is there were 2 lanes, right, instead of 3. And in the jungle, in the very center, there was a parasite that spawned. And when you killed the parasite, your team got like super minions, kind of like the inhibitors, I think.
Fire giant, yeah, or. Phoenixes and Smite.
Okay. And then there were also these things called spirit wells, and when you would go there and you'd like farm for gold, right? And if you capture a spirit well, like your gold production of your team increases. So you have to decide like, do you want to do the lane? Do you want to do the parasite? Spirit, like what you have to balance it, right? And the item system, I really like the item system because it made sense. It was easy to use, and I felt like it was well balanced and stuff. But the queue times were just too long. Like nobody was playing it, and it kind of
like it was just dead as a community.
Yeah, and so it got shut down. They lost their sponsorship. Really? But okay, they're coming out with a new one. So the creators of that game are making their own thing, like using crowdfunding and stuff, called Aetherforged, and that's a thing that I'm interested in.
Nice. Yeah, me and Riz play Smite a lot.
Okay.
Well, I play it a lot. Riz jumps in when I bitch at him too. But yeah, like. Smite is fun. It's basically like that, but all their characters are based around different gods or different pantheons. Like you'd have Thor fight Zeus, even though Nordic one or Norse one's Greek, and stuff like that. So I like that game a lot. Yeah. And then releasing a new update, I think either today or tomorrow, where they're changing the whole main map that's been the same for like at least 2-3 years ish somewhere there. So big change.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah. What's the next question?
All right, here we go. So, this is like a topic, I guess. So you guys, you know the movies that are based on games, so like World of Warcraft and Assassin's Creed?
Tomb Raider, etc. Yeah.
What do you guys think about those? Do you guys...
Oh, me and Riz saw Assassin's Creed. Well, actually, I saw it 3 times, but not to my own will.
You saw it 1 time of your own volition.
1 time I saw it just out of my own curiosity. I got really mad. 2nd time, I think I went with Riz to show him that it was bullshit. 3rd time, and I'd like, hey, I haven't seen that movie. I'm like, fuck, God. Can we just watch a chick flick or something?
You almost saw it a 4th time.
Oh, yeah. What was that? I forgot what happened.
No, because we made a bet, right?
Oh, yeah, we made a bet. Okay, yeah. So on the 4th time, we're almost having a 4th time. I was playing Smite, but I was live streaming it, and Riz was watching. Okay. But he was talking over the mic. And then I said, we were losing. Like, we were getting our asses kicked. Like, if this was like a basketball game, it was like 4th quarter, and we were down 30 points with like 2 minutes left. Like, that bad. And I bet Riz, I'm like, hey, I bet I can make this comeback. You're like, bullshit. I'm like, okay, tell you what, make a bet. If I win this game, you're gonna buy us. We're gonna go see the new Assassin's Creed, and you're gonna pay for tickets and food. Riz is like, fucking deal. You ain't shit. And we won.
Nice.
And I'm like,
So
oh,
it's like, okay,
look,
dog,
see the
let's
Assassin's
make it a good
Creed.
movie.
Yeah, and you're like, dog, please, can we just see Rogue One or something? I'm like, nah. We saw Rogue One.
Wow.
But he still paid, so it's totally worth it.
So you guys
But,
don't like you guys don't like the movies, or?
Oh no, Assassin. Well,
I've never seen a good game movie.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's a certain game movie that I like. Where like, it's a movie that's based around gaming, but it didn't start out as a game, like Tron.
Yeah,
You know what
okay.
I mean?
Yeah,
Like Tron
okay, I
started out as a movie, and then it made games, but it's very gaming themed. It's
Yeah.
cool. Scott
Okay.
Pilgrim vs. the World, gaming themed, started out as a comic book. I like that movie.
Yeah.
Or like the Jumanji, like the newest one. I actually liked it. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, so I don't
But
have
if
an
it's-
opinion on
It's
that.
very hard for some reason for Hollywood to get see a game,
Yeah.
and then they try to make it into a movie, and then it could be decent,
It
but
always
it
falls
doesn't.
flat.
It falls short of
Yeah.
the game.
I don't know.
Like,
Do you guys? Because
yeah.
I'm thinking there are like some games that are really good, like that I'd watch a movie of. You know, like
They're
things like,
they're working on Last of Us. I know that
oh yeah, I was actually gonna. Are they? Because I was actually about to mention
they are.
The Last of
They
Us.
want Macy Williams as Ellie.
Are they? Is that's the real actor that actually played Ellie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. She's not. They had Ashley. Johnson.
Oh, sorry. Maisie Williams is what?
It's from Game of Thrones, the little girl from Game of Thrones. They're having her
yeah,
be
okay.
Ellie. Yeah.
'Cause I don't know. I feel like there are a lot of good games that they could make. Like Life is Strange. I don't know. I feel like they could do a good thing with that. 'Cause
No,
that's-
that game is terrible.
You don't like Life is Strange?
He doesn't know.
I fucking hate that game.
Why?
Very cringy. It's very dumb. It's so none of it makes any sense. Their idea of time travel is retarded.
Riz really doesn't like
Wormhole
games where it's
driven.
very story, like Heavy Rain status, where like you're just kind of there for the ride.
Heavy Rain 10 times instead of play Life is Strange one more time.
Really, you hate Heavy Rain?
Yes, I hate Life is Strange.
Wow, man, I don't know. I'm
David
enjoying
Cage.
it. It's,
I would rather play David Cage games than Life is Strange.
He hates David Cage, the writer for Heavy Rain, and the new game, the Detroit Become Human.
I don't know, because I thought Life is Strange is like, yeah, I gotta say the time travel is a little bit dumb. Like it's very inconsistent, but
Word.
because like I don't understand. Because in the very beginning of the game, okay, you're in the washroom, right? And you activate your time travel thing, and then all of a sudden you're back in the classroom. Okay, like your person has moved to the classroom, but
Right.
every other instance of time travel in that game, when you rewind, you stay in the same spot, and it's very inconsistent.
You know, another thing about the time travel is all of a sudden now I have the ability to use photos to time travel. I'm like, what? Where did this come from? And there was the one time she's like, I can now stop time. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I leveled up.
I don't know,
Watch
but
me
I
go.
think the overall story is pretty. Like the voice acting is really well done, and I think the characters.
No, the voice acting is terrible. I do not.
Wow,
Voice
okay.
acting is terrible.
Jeez. All right. Okay.
Well, he does watch a
So,
lot
like,
of
I
weeaboo
also
stuff, so
just
he's
really
watched
hate it.
that.
Like, teenagers do not just go around talking the way they do and being this fucking pretentious.
Okay, but that's like the theme is you're supposed to be the non-pretentious one out of the Blackwell
No,
Academy.
Max is just as pretentious as everyone else. Chloe, I'm supposed to feel sorry for Chloe when she's just like this crazy psychopath. It's like, oh, I'm gonna steal this money, I'm gonna do this thing, I want to do these drugs. Like, I'm like, okay, and then you wonder why is my life such a shithole? I'm like, the answer is literally right there, and you're just choosing to be a bitch.
Man. Okay.
They're bad. Like, if any of the characters is what really, really make me hate that game.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know.
Mhm.
A good time travel game, play a visual novel called Steins Gate. It's on PC.
What is it called? What is it called?
Steins Gate.
Steins Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
S. Okay.
Surprisingly.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna kind of flipping the switch here. What about like games based on movies? So the other way around, because there's been a
Oh.
lot of these ones.
Yes, those can be good. Some of them.
Best.
Some.
Wait.
Rare.
Before we go any further, best one, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, the game.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the X-Men Origin Wolverine game was pretty good until I mentioned that.
Oh, nice. Because there've been some tragedies like Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah. Well, the old Battlefront, yes. So EA, nah.
Yeah. As soon as EA got it, oof.
They messed up.
And what do they have like a contract or something with Star Wars? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
EA does have a contract with Disney.
Okay.
To make these games, but now even Disney's becoming hesitant because of what EA's reputation is being like, especially with the whole.
They're like, crap. We don't want to be labeled with them.
Yeah.
Disney doesn't want to be seen as like some sort of company that endorses gambling within a game.
Yeah. All the crates and stuff. Did you guys have
like even Hawaii was like having troubles like, do we pass this as a gambling law?
Yeah, because dude, online gambling is actually a huge thing because CS:GO, how they have crates.
Oh yeah, that is scandal. Wasn't there
a huge scandal? Yeah.
T. Martin. Was it that dude?
Yeah.
Or like he him.
Yeah, it was a whole gambling scandal with like people using
they had like
skins,
a site.
because like it was like for CS:GO skins for their weapon skins and whatnot, and they'd also like sell the skins and make actual money, and like it's a different type of shit show there.
I think that there was like they had like a site where they recommend their friends, go try it out, whatever, but they didn't tell them it's rigged and that they run it. They're like, oh, I think it's pretty cool, and they told their friends to go. They did it. They made money, and people were like, hey, there's someone beyond to the code, and this shit's rigged, and you guys run it. What the fuck? Like, exposed.
Because what was happening is YouTubers would be sponsored, like they'd be paid a lot of money to advertise their stuff, and they'd show themselves on the site winning, right? And then people would be like, oh, let's do this. And of course, the average like CS:GO player that also watches YouTube is like a young teenager, like 14 type thing.
Yeah.
And they're so like normally 14-year-olds can't gamble. It's totally legal, but when you get to CS:GO crates, where they have access to like their Steam gift card.
Fine. It's fine.
Yeah, like I don't like.
And then you also have to add in the extra layer of things, which was like with CS:GO, the people like T. Martin, he also had a huge stake in it because he was like the website that he was using and whatnot, and he never disclosed any of that information or anything. He's working with this group, but he's not telling anyone that he's working with this group. So it was also like a big ethical problem.
Yeah. There's all the YouTubers. I remember the War Owl. He's the only reason I really know about it because he's like the in my opinion like the official CS:GO YouTuber. He'll make like tutorials and stuff, and he used to commentate. I think he used to commentate professional. I'm not really sure, but he'll post like castings where he casts CS:GO matches and stuff, and he'll go over all the strategies. But he like came out and he's like, guys, this is terrible, and he raised awareness of the thing. I don't know.
Yeah. Sensitive subject.
All right, but it's I don't know. So it's been about 43 minutes or so. So I'm gonna wrap the podcast here, guys. Thanks for coming out. So we got
sounds good. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Thanks.
Just some closing stuff, really quick. Just some logistics. So we got Dom here.
Hi.
He has a YouTube channel. I'm gonna put that in the description. And we got Riz. And I'll link. I think I'll link your Twitter, which is I think that's what you want me to.
More
link.
active. Yeah.
So I'll link you guys stuff in the description. So if you guys are interested in these guys, look down there. I'll also be posting this on SoundCloud. So if you guys are interested, you can listen to that on the go. Like you can actually turn off your phone and listen to it. Which is awesome.
We'll be in your cars while you're driving to work.
Yeah. But so you can do that. And then if you're listening on SoundCloud, this was posted on YouTube. So there's that. Anyways, that's going to be all for today. These are going to come out every Sunday. So watch out for those. If you enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like. And otherwise, subscribe for more. And thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
Bye.
See you later.